After the tornadoes in western Kentucky in December, I decided we'd take Juan and I and a couple of pieces of equipment, and I just felt like we needed to go down and see if we could help some people. So that's what this little video is about.
Well, I think we found it. Porky's having fun. He don't know which way to go. Got all kinds of new stuff. This is where we're going, that house right there, supposedly. So strange. Look at these two houses. They got hit. Look at this one. Everything, the one back behind it is complete.
We worked at this little house for a couple hours, and long story short, insurance adjusters came in, and just so much you couldn't do anything. So we basically helped the girl out a little bit, went in and cleaned up and picked up some stuff, and then got out.
We're leaving this area. It's pretty much insurance, and they won't let you do much, but this is what we're dealing with. And then just right straight in front of us is absolutely nothing. See, look right here at all those houses. It just shows you what a tornado will do. We're headed to Russellville. These things are crazy. You know, everything's just lovely, but you can see I don't know what you can see on top of that hill. It came right across this bottom, just like a freight train. Now, these guys got a little bit of it. Their house and stuff's good, just got trees. But you get down in this bottom, and it's starting to get pretty bad down in here. Now, it's real. This was the edge of it. It's real. It was coming from left to right. I guess these trees on the left stopped these cedar trees on the right from going down, because about all of them are down. Must have hopped over them, and then when you see right in this bottom, it tore up hell down there. Everything leaning, and even across that hill, everything leaning up the hill, going toward Bowling Green is where it's going from here. We're in Logan County. Yeah, it tore up. It's funny, it's right down in this bottom, but that's where it stayed. We think about going up here to this old house and see if they need anything. That's what you run into. You don't know where to go, what to do. Because where it's tore up, and then a mile or half a mile is nothing. Like Juan said, took all these trees and looked at the house sitting there. We just stop and checking.
Well, this guy said, yeah, go ahead and start cleaning up so you can see what kind of mess he had. The storm wasn't as intense here as before, but because they were in that trailer, and they survived it. And then here's after a day's work, 3/4 of a day. We just cleaned up that's what it looked like after we got through with it. So this was his front yard. They had already done a little bit. The county come by and opened up his driveway. But we felt good about what we did here for this fella. We're loaded up here, getting ready to head to Sacramento, Kentucky was our next
Bless their
stop.
hearts.
It's about 50 miles up the road, but this poor old boy, there was a garage sitting right there behind those two cars, and he told me later on, right there by that little building, he said, I'm just going to build me another trailer and put it right there. But he had two young kids, and our hearts went out to them, and that one we did a lot of good for him, or at least we felt like we did. We couldn't finish it all up. He just said just to stop, so that's what we did. Well, we made it to the next one. This is in Sacramento, Kentucky. There's the path coming right straight through there. And the story is on this one is they put in a storm shelter for these folks. And I didn't know it at the time. I thought the storm shelter had been put in this house. Unbeknownst to me, there was another house just 50 yards from this house, and it was completely gone. This one did have a basement. That's the only reason there was that much of it left. But this storm was really intense right through here. It came from that direction that you're looking at, and headed from behind me is where it was headed, where the storm went. Like I said, unbeknownst to me, right down in those trees, there was another house. We didn't know that at this point in time, but it was bad. So I guess we're gonna work till the rain runs us out. Like they've done a little bit of power. We don't know what to do at this point. We don't know what to do, where to start. This is the little stuff that you just, you don't think about it, really, until it gets scattered all over hell's half acre. Christmas stuff. Like everybody always says, pictures and papers, computers. Well, there is the storm shelter that saved this boy's life. This is his house, sitting right here on top of it. And it took everything but that piece of concrete. It took all this concrete. And Juan and I are finding, see, this is red stamped concrete over here, red colored. We're finding red colored concrete way over there. Them trees. Unbelievable. This boy standing there is the owner. And as I saw before, this boy and his 9-year-old daughter were down in that storm shelter and absolutely saved their life. I asked him later on, he said that whole floor was shaking when that thing went over. And I said, how long did it last? And he said, oh, about 20 seconds. This disc hasn't been moved. The storm came from up there.
There's nothing on the other side. It shows you the twisting. We took this big building down, metal building, metal pole. He wants to say this. I'm trying to drag it out, but all the corn stalks are sloughed in from the backside, and they're dug in there.
Now look at this tractor. Look at the corn stalk that are crammed up in that thing. This is the back side of the storm. The storm came from the other side of this tractor headed toward me, where I'm standing now. And there was nothing on the other side of the tractor. Everything was crammed in from the back. There's a picture of the tractor from the other side. Nothing on it. It's so that twisting effect, I guess. Right out there lays the boy's house.
We're out here in the field picking up remnants of the houses and trees. And pure 6 inches thick concrete came from up on top of that hill above one. Got a guy coming, he's hauling over on this side. I'm out here bunching it up. Some of it out of the field. One's carrying to that side over there. We're just now leaving. You look right over here. There's one tree. You know, 1 or 2 trees. You can see because it's rained like this, and even these houses are still there. They're tore up a little bit, but look right on the other side of those houses and look at those trees. That right through there is the worst I've seen since I've been down there, and you can just tell how powerful the storm is. Surprised they didn't rip these graves out of the ground. Now we're headed right into the path where this thing was. This is just the edge of it right here. But just all you can just look at those trees and see the total devastation. Total. Yeah, and this is just right up a mile from where we were working, and this is the path. Right straight through there. But I mean, like I said, I believe this is about as bad as I've seen. Just strong. You just tell it's so strong. That house there was right in the middle of it. Look over that hill. That's headed toward Bowling Green, what that is. Got a few fires going. This is not Santa Fe, Sacramento. This is Sacramento, Kentucky. Sorry about the video, but it's raining and I'm driving. I just wanted to get some video of this. Now look right up here. I haven't cut this video off. That's the way the paths run. The fella's got his logs back there. Saving them up. But I mean, there's greenhouses still standing.
And before I left, I put a little bit of a word out for some people. If you wanna send some stuff down, I've got a trailer sitting at my shop, and we're gonna, we'll get it on, get this stuff in there, and we'll get it down there. Well, I want you to look. When I got back, the trailer was completely full. So, God bless the neighbors.